Hey everyone, Coach Dibs here, coming at you with your second seated workout video. So today I'm going to show you how you can use these sorts of resistance bands. So you can have the ones that are just a straight line like this, or that are a full complete circle, and I'm going to show you how to use it both ways. I'm also going to use some cans of beans, I think. You can use cans of whatever you want. But make sure they're equal weight. So we're going to do a little bit of a warm-up, and then I'll show you exercises to do with the bands and the cans. I do have one band down here that's attached to a fixed point, so try and it just makes it easier to do exercises when you have something to connect your bands to. If you have a little carabiner on the end, you can hook them around something like your stair rail, your stairs, or some sort of metal pole that you have in your house, or a radiator, something that's really not going to move. Otherwise, you can get the attachment for these bands that hook into a door. So if you close the door on it, the weight is on the other side of the door, and you have the bands on your side, and then they won't pop out. And then you're using the band as the doorway as your fixed point. So we're going to go through a warm-up. You're going to need a band, and some cans, or 2 dumbbells. If you have dumbbells, that's fantastic. You can use them the same way. So starting off with this, you're going to hold it like so, and you're going to go behind your body as far as you can, and then in front of your body as far as you can. So keeping your arms extended, locked out straight, you're going in front and behind, in front and behind. And now we're going to do something called around the world. So taking this band, we're starting in this position. You're going to bring it up, around, behind, up, around, in front. So keep going that same direction. It's going to be behind your body, the side of your body, in front. 3, 4, 5, 2 more. 6, 7, and rest in front. We're going back the other way. So opposite direction, side, back, side, front. Side, back, side, front. 5 to go. In front. Two more. Last one. Rest. Good. From here we're going to do something called a pull apart. Depending on your mobility and your strength, this is either going to feel like a warm-up or an exercise on its own. So you want to, if it's really easy for you, you want to hold closer in the band. If it's really hard for you, you want to hold your hands further out, so there's less resistance for you to pull. So you want to maintain a nice and locked out elbows, maintain this tension in the band, don't let it go floppy in the middle. You're going to hold your arms out straight like this, pull in front of the chest, then bring the arms back in front, but don't let it go slack. So you want to keep the tension out in front of the chest, in front of the body. If this is too easy for you, you're going to bring your hands further inwards into the band, so make it nice and tight as you go across your body. If it's too hard, then bring your arms further out, so you're only really using your body weight instead of the band. Okay, so 4, 3, 2, 1, good. So I'm going to put this band down for a second, and we're going to use the cans or the dumbbells. So I'm using 528 ml cans. 19 fluid ounces. Going to have one in each hand. We're going to start off with a shoulder press. So you're going to sit back in your chair, have your arms out with your fists near your shoulders. Breathe out. Your hands are going up and together in the middle. Breathe in, down and apart. So we want to try for 8 to 12 reps. If this is really easy for you, then when you get to the top, you're going to count down 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, then press up quick. So on the way down, you're going nice and slow and controlled. Then exhale, push up fast. Good. Rest. So we're going to do a superset. So we're doing the shoulder press, and then our second exercise is going to be a bent over row. So I want you to lean forward. You're going to draw your elbows up and back to the side. So pretend someone has a string pulling your elbow bone up and back. You want to maintain a nice neutral spine. So you're leaning forward and bringing your elbows up and back. If you can't fold forward like this, then just lean a little bit forward and just bring your arms back as much as you can. But if you can go parallel to the floor, lean forward as much as you can and bring those elbows up and back, squeezing the shoulder blades. Nice neutral spine. So same thing, 8 to 12 reps, and then rest. Good. So we're going to rest for a few seconds and then do the shoulder press again and the row again. So this is our first pair of exercises. So obviously, if your cans are too light and you do have dumbbells, go for it and try the dumbbells. If we're going in an 8 to 12 rep range, so if something is too heavy for you to do 8 reps, then you should use a lighter weight, either a can or a smaller dumbbell. If this is really, really light for you, we'll just slow down the tempo, so you're going nice and slow and you can feel the burn a little bit more. Okay, so getting ready for that shoulder press again. Hands by your sides, leaning back, big breath out, hands go up and together, breathing in, down and apart, exhale. Once you've done your 12 reps of the shoulder press, you're going to lean forward. If you can't lean forward, that's okay. You're going to shrug your shoulders and bend at the elbows. If you can lean a little forward, that's great. So nice neutral spine. Don't round out like this. Try and keep your back flat, chest out. Neutral neck. I'm going to squeeze at the top for at least a second, so you're really feeling that your back muscles working right in between your shoulder blades. And then rest when you get to 12. Good. Have a sip of water if you need. Otherwise, just let go of your weights and rest for a second, and then we're going to do one more set. So make sure you're breathing. It's hard to breathe when you're talking and exercising, so just going to catch my breath. You're going to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth as we go. So we're going to do one more set here before moving on. So arms up like this by your shoulders. Let's do it. Last 12 shoulder press. And once you've done your reps, bending over for that row. Good. Once you've done your 12, you can have a rest. Catch your breath, relax. So we're also going to do another 2 exercises with the cans before I show you the stuff with the resistance band. We're going to do a tricep extension and some bicep curls. So the bicep curls, fairly simple. You're going to have your upper arm squeezed into your waist as much as you can, and you're going to bring them up and bring them down to your lap. So curling up, exhale as they go up, inhale as they go down. Same thing, we're aiming for 8 to 12 reps. Go up fast and then control nice and slow on the way down. Squeeze it up. Make sure those elbows are pressing into your sides. Once you've done your 12 reps, we're going to go into a French press or a tricep extension. So you're going to press your dumbbells or your cans together like this. Lift your hands up above your head. You're going to try and squeeze your head with your elbows. So you want your arms to be as close to your head as you can. You're going to bend from the elbow and then extend the arm straight back up again. So you're pushing the cans or the dumbbells together, trying to frame your head with your upper arm, bending at the elbow all the way down, then extend until you're locked out at the top. So breathing in, exhale up, breathing in, exhale up, breathing in, exhale up. Good. All the way to 12. And then once you've done your reps, rest your hands, catch your breath. You're going to rest for another 20 or 30 seconds and then go again. So you have 2 more sets to go through. We're going to go through 3 sets of this. So for your bicep curls, you should feel it in this front part of your arm, maybe in your forearm a little bit. Okay, getting ready, squeeze the upper arm, ready, big breath out. Nice and slow on the way down, and exhale, come up. So you don't want to be yanking yourself up with your midsection or your neck. You really want to keep nice and still, really isolate the biceps. So your arms are the only thing that's working. Hi. Hi, Kaya. Gonna be in my show? Hi. Yeah. Hopping. Hopping. Fit dog. So cute. Alright, then once you've done your bicep curls, hands up to the top again for that tricep extension. So breathing in on the way down, exhale on the way up. Are you learning about exercise? Are you learning a lot? It's really interesting. Do you just like the sound of my voice? Do you want my beans? Tasty beans. And all the way up to 12. And then once you've done your 12, you can put your hands down again. Oh my goodness, you're so precious. And we have 1 more set to go through, and then we'll start off with the bands and then do a cool down. So if you have any questions about these exercises, or if you want need some advice on how to change it or modify it to suit your strengths and weaknesses, let me know and I will help as best as I can. We're going to go 1 more set, the bicep curls and tricep extension. Let's go. So breathing out on the way up and breathing in on the way down. Good. Once you've done your 12, arms up, bending and extending. Like I said in the last video, if you need some more hype music, feel free to mute this video as you follow along. Or if you've done it a couple of times and you know it off by heart and you don't need to listen to my instructions anymore, put it on with your music of your choice and mute my voice. It'll make it go a lot faster. You might get a few extra reps out because you'll be distracted by the song. Good. All right, once we're done there, I'm going to show you some stuff with the bands. I lie, I have one more can exercise to go through. So we're going to go out to the side, then out in front with the cans. Out to the side, out in front. Just like this. All right, we're going to do 12 reps. And 12 reps means out to the side and in front is 1 rep. So 2 moves for each rep. So we're going to keep going until you've done 12 of each. A little last front delt burner. Front delt and your medial delt should be on fire. And rest. Good. Alright, so you're going to grab the band that's on the fixed point. So press pause and take me to wherever your fixed point is if you're not there already. So this band is one of the lightest ones that I have. It's got about 10 pounds of resistance. You can just use whatever works for you. So we're going to do a row first. So you're going to hold the band one part in each hand. Make sure you're facing it square. So your forearms and the insides of your palms should be facing each other. Sit up and back. You're going to squeeze your elbows back as far as you can. Pause for a second, then breathing in and bring your arms out. So breathe out, squeeze, breathing in. They're going to go back out. So if you have a set of bands and they have different resistances, and this is too easy, then you're just going to grab a thicker band. If you're using the thickest one and it's still easy, then you can layer them on top of each other and you can do 2 or 3 or 4 bands at once. If this is too hard for you, just shuffle your hands back a little bit so there's not much slack in the middle and you have less resistance to work with. If you only have one band and you want to make it harder, bring your hands further in so you have more resistance. Good, and then stop when you get to 12. Nice. And then we're going to put our palm in the band and we're just going to push back like this. So keep your arms straight, pushing backwards. This one's hard, so if you only stop at 8, that's okay. And then once you've done your reps, change hands, going back the other direction. Nice. All right, we're going to rest and repeat those 2 again. So make sure you're breathing throughout. With this one, you want to feel it in your back and your biceps. So palms are facing each other, thumbs on top, forearms inwards, and you're going to breathe out and row back, squeezing the shoulder blades as hard as you can. Breathing in, bring your hands in towards the pole. Exhale, squeeze. Nice, good. And then we're going to do this guy, so hands in the band. You can grip it if you want, or you can keep your hand extended and open, that's okay. Just make sure the band is in the middle of your hand so it doesn't flick off. So we're sitting up, doing your reps. Once you've done as many reps as you can, maximum 12, going to the other side. Nice. All right, resting there, then we have one more set to get through. So palms are going to be facing into each other. Getting ready, sitting back, big breath out, squeeze the shoulder blades at the top, breathing in, it goes back towards the pole. Exhale, squeeze, inhale towards the pole. Keep going until you get to your max reps, 8 to 12. Try not to shrug up, you want your elbows to go down and back. Good, and once you've done your reps there, one hand in the band. Last set of these, pulling back. Good, and then going the other way. So you want to use your lightest band for this one, probably. It's very hard, you're only using a small amount of muscles. Nice. All right, and now we're going to do an overhand grip row or a wide row. So your palms are going to be facing down, your thumbs are going to be in the middle. And well, depending on where your fixed point is, we can either do a wide row towards the belly, so in between your belly button and your nipples, or if you have a fixed point that goes a bit higher, we can do a face pull. So a face pull looks like this. You're pulling towards your forehead, elbows up nice and high, squeezing your traps. So if you have a band with something, the fixed point is head height or higher, you can do this one. If your fixed point is quite low, then we're just going to do a row like this. So it's up to you, the choice is yours, either a row or a face pull. So do your 12 reps. And then rest. So we're going to do that 2 more times, either the face pull or the row, and then we'll stretch, and then you're all done. I'm going to go for the face pull. Hiya! Okay, getting ready. 3, 2, 1, go. Elbows out and up to the side. Make sure your fists are pointing down, whether you're doing the wide row or the face pull. This one's going to burn. Shoulders are tired. Back muscles are sore. Good, and rest. Catch your breath. Have a little sip of water. Stretch. Move your arms around if you need. And we have 1 more set to get through, and then we're cooling down. Okay, so I'm going to do a set of the wide row just so you can see what that looks like. 3, 2, 1, let's go, final set. So I'm pulling the band towards my chest, or my rib cage, arms out to the side. I am not going to be able to wash my hair tonight. I can't move my arms. So sore. Good, rest. All right, amazing. Sorry, Kaya. Almost done, buddy. All right, so we're gonna do a little stretch. You're gonna take your hand and hold the side of the chair or your wheel, and then the other hand pulling on your head. Good, and then slowly going the other direction. Pull down on your head. And slowly back up. And we're going to do just little shoulder circles to get the blood flowing back in other parts of our arms, not just the front delts, because those are sore. And then back the other way. Good, and then one hand across and pulling over like this for a shoulder stretch. Other side. Good, now your triceps, so one hand behind the head, pushing on the elbow. And the other side. Good. And we're going to lean over, so brace yourself or hold on to your leg or the side of the chair while you stretch your side muscles. And slowly coming up back to the middle, hold on with your other hand, other side going up and over. Good, back to the middle, and we're going to twist, so looking over your back shoulder. Use the chair to your advantage, grab whichever parts help you feel like you're getting a good stretch, and then slowly untwisting and going the other way, looking over the other shoulder. Good. Now we're going to lean forward, arch your back, and then lift your chest, arch your back, lift your chest, tucking the chin, arching the back, opening the head and the chest. Last one. Good. And then you're going to bring your palm out like this and press down. And then the other side. Push down on your wrist like this. And then the other way. Good. Arms up, reaching up as high as you can. Exhale. Arms come down, big breath in. Last one. Nice. That was a tough one, much harder than the first workout. Your arms are probably going to be a bit sore if this is your first workout in a while, but don't worry. Just move them as much as you can, stay hydrated, take some magnesium capsules if you have any, and yeah, try not to just ignore that they're there. You know, try and make sure you're moving them as much as you can. Thank you for joining me. Questions, comments, anything, message me or put them in the comments of this video. I'd love requests as well. And yeah, thank you so much for joining me. See you next time.